Welcome to episode number 24 of his Minnesota Twins Custom Franchise Series, and today I'm playing my Twins Custom Franchise for the first time since August 2nd, or the first time last time I filmed a video. Last time I played this was when I was in Minnesota. I think it was August 24th last time I played it. It might have actually been after I came back from Minnesota, but it's been since last time I played the series was August. Last episode was August 2nd, which is opening day 2021. We lost 5-1, and you didn't see the struggle. Lost for our first 4 games, 4, and then we started winning again, and we're 16-18. Yeah, we're 16-18. So we're not in first place. I don't know what's happening right now. Just a pitching, as we're about to play the Dodgers on my birthday. And realize this would be my 15th birthday. Jose Arena, and then Domingo German, or Germain, not sure. And, I mean, our rotation, yeah, I mean, Oderzy's 1-5 with a 5 ERA. We have Babe Ruth is 5-2 with a 3 ERA. Ramirez 2-3 with a 4 ERA. Paul Stewart's 1-2 with a 3 ERA. And Arena's 3-0 with a 3 ERA. But we have Cole Hamels, which, I don't know, he's 37, he's decent, but 2-3 with the save. Hillenberg, trash ERA. Fry, decent. Duffy, not that good. Jones, not that good. Moore at 9. Mr. Mendon's 5, and then even Mom 6. She's only pitched 6 innings, though. That's the thing. And she's given up 4 runs, which are all earned in 6 innings. But she's a closer. I mean, she 7 for 8 on saves this year, and her career, this is her 3rd year. She's only blown 11 saves, so that's pretty good. So yeah, I mean, you can see the standings. We'll go around the lead before we play this game. Obviously, it'll be both controllers, as always. We are ranked first in contact, defense, and speed. Second in power, and then the Yankees are first. Yeah, and then pitching's 4th. I'm not sure who's first. And then so yeah, we're second in power, and the Yankees are first, and we're 4th in pitching, and the team that's in first is the Yankees. Not sure who's second and 3rd, but the first place team is the Yankees for pitching. As we have won the World Series in 2019, 2020, and then so with the Dodgers in 7 games and the Reds in 6 games. As we're trying to repeat here, as we are tied with the Royals, the Tigers. There's a triple tie for second place, although we are 16-18, they're 15-17, but for some reason we're still tied. Not exactly sure how that works, but we'll get into it. Yeah, so we're in a new month, May, and the next episode will be probably, I'm thinking it's going to be 2 episodes now. Will be the 4th of July game against the Cardinals in St. Louis this time. Last year it was at home, and then I'm thinking maybe Oakland, because that'll be a little more than a month. Does that mean I haven't? Yeah. So yeah, next episode will be one of these 3 games. One of the 3 games in this 3-day series where the cursor is on right now against the A's in Oakland, and the next episode after that, 4th of July game against the Cardinals in St. Louis, and then the next episode after that will be the Home Run Derby and the All-Star game. So yeah, let's get into it. Full game. The Twins are the Gold Controller, and the Dodgers are the Twins are the Gold Controller, and the Dodgers are the Blue Controller. And I'm still playing the Metrodome, as I'm not sure that is. That's definitely some. I know who that looks for. 16. I can't remember his name, but I'll tell you in a second. As I want to find a uniform. But at 15, that's the first. I don't know what 15 is, but I'll find out. So yeah, alternate 2 uniforms for the Twins and alternate row uniform for the Dodgers, because that's what I had on before I switched it. So alternate 2 uniforms for the Twins and alternate road uniforms for the Dodgers. Harbour Country Metrodome holds 46,564, opened in 1982. Presentation mode broadcast theme sound will be networked. Quick down sound. That's it, because there's no skies. Obviously, did I start Babe Ruth? Nah, I'm gonna start. And I did start 10th on my 8 up. I don't stick with the pitches that were set for this game. Righty versus righty, 80 versus 80, so even matchup. They're both righties and they both have an 80 overall. And here, we're probably not going to switch anything. Oh yeah, so who's 15? Who's 15? That was Babe Ruth, who was the one that was the one for the featured Twins player for the uniforms, and then was John Ho Con for that was the featured Dodgers player for the uniform. So not no switch anything. Yeah, no changes for either lineup, and the playoff points for this game, Matt Basturgeon did not turn down at all. Here we go. Oh. Husband apparently is red hot. I'll just leave it. What? He's a DH visit. Remember at American League Park, and our DH is Babe Ruth Jr. And also the Indians that won 6 straight. Now we're in 3rd place. We are live and on the air for another edition of baseball here on MLB Network. We have a good matchup for you this evening between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network comes your way next. Jose Urena, 6 starts so far in 2021, 3-0 record, 3.21 ERA, 33 and 2/3 innings pitched, 34 hits, 1.34 WHIP, 11 walks, and 26 strikeouts. Here comes Corey Seager, and also I don't know when is scheduled first pitch. Okay, it's 45 degrees and clear outside. So Herbert temperature metronome 850 feet elevation, May 1st, 2021. Weather 45 degrees clear, no wind. That's outside, no wind inside. Scheduled first pitch is 7:10 p.m. So local 7:10 p.m. Central Time. So yes, for you, we have a new matchup for you this evening. I just want to make sure it wasn't a day game. 4-seam fastball slider change up or 2-seam fastball slider change up and a 4-seam fastball from Urena. Here we go. Ron Joy from the Metrodome. 3-2 down. That's a ground ball at the middle, fielded by Jack Thornton. Throw to first. 1 down to lead out the ball game. Here's the starting lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Corey Seager, Chris Taylor, Cody Bellinger, Max Muncy, Stuart Jeanette, Jock Peterson, Yoenis Cespedes, the DH, at American League Park, John Ho Con, and James Matan. 149 runs scored this season for the Dodgers, 6th in the NL in that category. Yeah, 149 runs scored this season for the Dodgers, 6th in the NL in that category. Here's Chris Taylor. That's foul ball 1-2 to the Dodgers center fielder. Milestone watched 98 career runs for Chris Taylor. 1-2 down. That's a ground ball to Luke. Backhands it. Throws it to Vinny. 2 down. Here's Cody Bellinger playing right field. I've seen this one would be best. That's a ground ball to a top waiver. Artie Poland, he dives. That's out of his reach. 2 out single for Bellinger, and it has the first hit for the Dodgers over the team. Aaron doesn't man's Muncy. That's a ground ball to Artie Poland. Throw to Lute for the 4th percent base, and the inning's over. 1 hit for the Dodgers and 1 left for the Dodgers. Twins tone it bad, no story here on MLB Network. Domingo German, 6 starts so far in 2021, 3-1 record, 4.60 ERA, 29 and 30 innings pitched, 32 hits, 1.50 WHIP, 12 walks, and 27 strikeouts. And then Lute, 9-game hitting streak, curveball, 4-seam fastball, 2-seam fastball, and a changeup for Domingo German. That's a line drive that will fall in front of Bellinger. Lute has the first hit for the Snake, or first hit for the Twins. Runner at first, nobody out. And here John's Matthew. That's a line drive at the middle base hit. 2 on, nobody out for the Twins in the bottom of the first. And Jack Thornton. Part of the lineup, 2-1 count. That's a little tamper with it. The runner's over. He might beat that out. 92 speed. Got him. Good play by Matan. Runners at second and third, 1 out. And here's the starting lineup for the Minnesota Twins. Luke, Matthew, Jack Thornton, Star Forcer, Favorite Jr., the DH, Mr. Casey, Vinny J, Audie Pullman, and Snake Biter. 198 runs scored this season for the Twins, first in the AL in that category. Yeah, 1-on count. That's a ground ball. The run will score. The Twins' 199th run of the season. Throw to first is in time. It's an RBI ground out by Bayreuth Jr. And the Twins hit a 1-0 lead. Now, correction, that was not Bayreuth. That was RBI ground out by Star Forcer. Just switch hitters, that's why he's batting lefty. And then here comes Bayreuth Jr. So, as an RBI ground out by Star Forcer. Runner sent it 2 outs for Bayreuth Jr. The Twins DH. 1-on count. That's a ground ball. The third baseman throw to Muncy and the inning's over. But thanks to RBI ground out by Star Forcer, the score is now the Twins 1 and the Dodgers 0. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Here comes that's a line drive by Sturgeon. That's perfect. Almost hit Arania. Leadoff man for the Dodgers in the top of the second. And there comes Jock Peterson. 1-on count, and that is on the inside corner, 1-2. And the umpire is not, and Jerry Hillsdale is behind the plate. Okay, I heard that before. Here's the umpire sign for tonight's game. Behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale at first base. Kenny Jansen at third base. Or here's the umpire sign for tonight's. Well, I'll stop doing the next clip. About that. But here's the umpire sign for tonight's game. Behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale at first base. Kenny Jansen at center base, Mike Fillmore, and at third base, Rusty Valentine. I'm on for tonight, so sheets wave. That's why I kind of messed up. Here we go. Here's Jock Peterson. 1-2 down. That's a little tapper. That would get the runner over. Throw to first by Arania, 1 down. Tyron in scoring position was 1 out here in the second. And here's the Twins defense. Star Forcer, Snake Biter, and Matthew in the outfield. Vinny J, Luke, Jack Thornton, and Audie Pullman in the infield. And Mr. Casey behind the plate. Obviously, Jose Arania on the mound. Here we go. Here comes. I don't know who this is. Here's Cespedes at the ground, throw base hit, and they're gonna send the runner. He'll score as it's cut off by Vinny J in the infield, or it's cut off by Vinny J in the infield. It's a RBI sent by Yoenis Cespedes, and we're tied at 1. And that is outside and low. That's a little tamper. That's a drum roll. Vinny J. Jack Thornton. Back to Vinny J. Good pin double play. Thanks to a RBI sent by Yoenis Cespedes. The score is down. The Dodgers 1 and the Twins 1. As we head to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. And then Mr. Casey. That's a fly ball. Going back is Peterson. That will die in Peterson's glove, 1 down. And here's the Dodgers defense. Jock Peterson, Chris Taylor, and Cody Bellinger in the outfield. Max Muncy, Studer Jeanette, Corey Seager, and John O'Ton in the infield, and James Matambi on the play. Obviously, Domingo Germán on the mound. Here's Vinny J. That's a ground ball at the middle, and it eludes Jeanette One out center over Vinny J. Going down. At the line drive, coming in is Bellinger, and it got past him. Taylor will back him up. Now you have runners everywhere. No, he threw it a second. No. Oh, you have two runners on the same base. And they're gonna tag the runner. They're gonna tag Vinny J, I think. No, they don't tag. They tagged Audie Pullman at third because that wasn't. He wasn't the lead runner, so it's a runner at third, 2 outs now, still tied at 1. I said ground ball, pass to Ivan Jeanette. There's a 2-out RBI signal off the middle by Snake Biter and the Twins. Retakes the lead at 2-1 in the second. And then Blue. I said ground ball to Muncy. Sits in the bounce, up and the end's over. Then to a 2-out RBI signal by Snake Biter. The score is now the Twins 1 and the Dodgers. The score is now the Twins 2 and the Dodgers 1. Here's James Matan, top of the order, follow. That's a ground ball to Luke. Throw to Vinny J. 1 down. Can't be 7 because it's already retired. That's why it's a Joe Mauer. Here comes Torrey Cedar. Stud shortstop. That's a little tab break to beat that out. He's 46 speed. Throw to first by Arena and Cedars. Close. Done by an eyelash. There might be a challenge. No, there's not. Here comes Taylor. Now runners on 2 outs. Top 3. That's a line drive foul. 1 and 2 to the Dodgers center fielder. That's a fly ball. Going to his right is Matthew. And he squeezes it and the inning's over. Middle of 3 to score still. 2-1 Twins. And then Matthew just made that catch at the top of the third. Laid down at the bottom of the third now. 1 on count. That's a ground ball pass. The pitcher out the middle for a base hit. One on count. That's a ground ball through the vacant right side of the infield. And there's 2 on, nobody out for the Twins in the bottom of third. Here comes our Forster over one of the RBI ground out. 2 on count. And that is low at 3-1 now. Bader Jr. on the deck who's batting .331 this year. 3-1 hitters count. That's a fly ball. Going to his left is Peterson. And he makes a catch, 2 down, or 1 down. Not sure where Justin Turner is, by the way. So rematch of the 2019 World Series. That's 1-2 count. That's a fly ball. Going back is Taylor on his horse. And he makes a catch, 2 down. So 2 singles and then 2 fly balls. 2 on, 2 out still for Mr. Casey. 2-2 count. That's a fly ball on the line. Going back is Peterson. It's 10 away from him. But he runs it down. The inning's over. We enter the 4th with the Twins up by 1. Here's Bellinger. That's a fly ball to deep left. Going back to Star Forster. It's still going. And he makes a catch about a foot in front of the warning track. 1 down. Here's Max Muncy. That's a fly ball, and that'll be foul. Muncy was busting out of the box, though. 1-2 count, 2-1 Twins. That's a pop-up, but had to shift on. Audie Pullman get over there. Had to go around the umpire, and he still made the catch in foul territory, 2 down. He had to go around the third base umpire, Rusty Valentine, because he was right there. 2-2 count, the ground ball. Throw to first by Jack Thornton is in time and the inning is over. Middle of 4, the score is still 2-1 Minnesota. Here's Vinny J. That's a fly ball coming in. It's Taylor. And it's on a long, run. But he makes it like his own catch in right center field, 1 down. Here's a top pitching comparison, 96 miles per hour for Arania and 94 miles per hour for Herman. That's a little number. That was 94. Throw to first. That was the top speed for Herman. 2 down. There's Snake Biter. That's a ground ball. Throw to first by Jeanette in time. 1-2-3 to the Twins. Way to the 5th. The Twins up 2-1. Here's Jock Peterson. That's a fly ball on the line. It's on a long run for Star Forcer. That ball is caught up against the wall. 1 down. As that was probably 3 feet away from tying the game. They do a long way against Cespedes. 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI. 1-2 down. That's all tap for 53 speed. Charges Vinny J. He flipped it underhand. Got him. 2 down. John. That's a fly ball. Going back into his right is Matthew. And he squeezes it in the end. It's over. 1-2-3 to the Dodgers. Halfway home here in Minneapolis. The score is 2-1 Twins. Here's Luke. 1 for 2. A single and score. The first run for the Snakes. First run for the Twins. And then, or one of the 2 runs for the Twins. It's a ground ball. Fielded by Jenna. Throw to first. And he got Luke. 1 down. 1 for 3 now with a single and a run scored. 1 for 3 with a single and scored to one of the 2 runs for the Twins. I'm used to the Snakes' eyes. Their home stadium is a Metro relocation franchise. That's a ground ball. Throw to first, and there's 2 down. There's Jack Thornton, 3-winners count. And that is low. Ball 4. And then Star Forcer. There goes the runner. That's a line drive, hit and run. That could send Jack Thornton all the way around. He'll be sent, and there'll be no chance that it's the nonsense. As he was stumped about a corner way down the line. 5th double of the year for Star Forcer. And here comes Baber Jr. And there's on the warm up. Daryl Floro in the Dodger bullpen in foul territory down the right field line. 1 on count. That's a little tapper. 79 speed. Senior off balance. Got him, and the inning's over. And the Twins turn 2 runners in scoring position. We head to the 6th with the Twins still up 2-1 over the Dodgers. There's Matan, top of the order follow. That's a ground ball. And they're 5 1/3. Arena's only down at 3 hits. 1 run though. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors for the Dodgers. 2 runs and 8 hits, no errors for the Twins. There comes Torrey Cedar. Stud shortstop, and he's also the leadoff man for the Dodgers. That's a ground ball up the middle. 1 shortstop ground up to the other, 2 down. Here comes Chris Taylor. That's a ground ball and another 1-2-3 inning for Arania. And no, it's not a 1-2-3 inning. That's a throwaway loop pulling Vinny J off the bat. And they're going to slap Ludo than E4. And now you're allowing Bellinger to come up. That could come back to haunt the Twins. That's a ground ball, and that arrow will not come back to haunt the Twins. The inning's over. That'll sit the score still 2-1 Twins. Here's Mr. Casey over 2 with 2 flyouts. I said round ball, feeling my cedar, Cheater jump throw, save barely, and Mr. Casey beats it out. I tell the tap right to be 2. Set it 1, first, not in time. Runner at first, 1 out. And a naughty Pullman, 1 for 2, a double back in the 7th inning. 1 on count. 4-6-3 double play, and the inning's over. And the score is still 2-1 Twins. Here's Muncy. Pitcher in the bat third of the game. No action in the Twins bullpen. It is 2-1 Twins. I said ground ball off the diamond on Pullman, and he ends up throwing it, but it's way too late. That's the first hit for the Dodgers in a while. Then that's here comes Studer Jeanette. On count. It's foul ball. One, 2 down. Out. That's a hand changeup, and that was hit down the line. Foul towards the Twins bullpen. And that is low. 2-2. That's a little pop up. Going over to his right is Star Forcer. 1 down. And then John Peterson. And they're starting to warm up. Miss Mendon in the Twins bullpen in foul territory down the left field line. 1, 2 on count. I said ground ball, Batarena, 2nd 1, first, as he paid the price at center base, and then the throw pull off the bat, Benny J applying the dad, and the inning's over. 7th stretch time here at the Herbert Country Metrodome in downtown Minneapolis. The score, the Twins 2 and the Dodgers 1. Bottom 7 now, and then I'll leave Herman out there. All those energies in the yellow. 3-2 count. That's a ground ball, and that's probably that's probably on it for Herman. Runner at first, nobody out. Twins trying to get some insurance here. And here comes new reliever. Sinker, slider, 4-seam fastball, on a changeup. 1 on count. It's foul ball. One, 2 count. That's a ground ball, and Jeanette dove again, but he missed it both times. 2 on, nobody out for the Twins in the bottom of 7th. Here we go, 1 on count. Runner at center is responsible for Herman. Runner at first is responsible for Floro. Here we go. 1, 2 down. That's a ground ball through, base hit. And they're going to hold the runner at third base. As the throw at Bellinger probably would have got the runner. Bases loaded, nobody out. And now they're starting to warm up. Table Ferguson in the Dodgers bullpen. Here we go. Bases loaded, nobody out. On field bat. That's a ground ball. Base hit. 1 run will score. Another run will easily score. Taylor's throw is a mile late. It's a 2-run single by I don't know who that was. 2-run single by Jack Thornton, and it's 4-1, Minnesota. That's a line drive, caught by Peterson. The first run is charged to German, and second run is charged to, the third run is charged to Herman, and the fourth run is charged to Florida. Here's the DH, Barrett Jr. Bruno Headers count. And that is low ball 4 and the bases are loaded. And here's Mr. Casey with the base loaded. Here comes a new pitcher. Lefty versus lefty. 2-2 count. That's a fly ball. It should get the run home. It's shallow though. It's going to be close. Caught by Peterson. Throw home. It's right on the money. And he got him. What a throw by Peterson. They keep it 4-1 Twins. As we head to the 8th, it's 4-1 Twins. Here comes Cespedes, who drove in the only run for the Dodgers. Here comes Miss Mendon out of the Twins bullpen. And they're starting to warm up Mom, the Twins closer, who has 7 saves on the year. 7 for 8 on saves this year, Mom. Here's Miss Madden, who's 0 for 1 on saves. It's foul ball. 4-seam fastball, foul ball, forward ball, a slur for Miss Madden. That's a line drive. That ball is caught by Matthew, 1 down. Oh, sorry, I skipped that. Right when they showed the rain, I hit the X button. That's a ground ball, and it's out of the reach of the Luton. I believe that went through the legs of second base umpire Mike Fillmore. So, tying run on deck now for the Dodgers. Aaron James McCann. 1-0 count. That's a line drive foul, barely. Could have been a run if it was fair, maybe, or at least it would have had the time at the plate. That's all tap back to be 2. No, it's not going to be 2. It's just, in this inning, it's not tap McCann at the first base line. Runner at center, 2 outs. For Corey Seager. Swing and a miss on the fastball at 94. That's a ground right to Jack Thornton. Throw to first in time, and the inning's over. Middle of 8, the score is still 4-1 Twins. Here's Vinny J. No action in the Dodgers bullpen. That's a pop-up. Beyond the play, don't bend, and it's caught beyond the play, or beyond the play in foul territory by McCann, 1 down. That was probably on the line score, but that's too fast. 1-1 count. There's Audie Pullman. That's a fly ball. Going to his left is Bellinger. 2 down. Here comes the number 9 batter, Snake Biter. On count. That's a ground ball at the middle. Fielded by Cedar. Throw to first, and the inning's over. The Dodgers need 3 to tie it. 4-2 going to the top of the 9th. And the 8, the score is the Twins 4 and the Dodgers 1. And then Chris Taylor 2-3-4 due up for the Dodgers in the top of the 9th. Chris Taylor, Cody Bellinger, and Vince Muncy. Part of the lineup coming up. Aaron Tunn's Twins closer, Mom. Looking for an 8th save. And a 9-10. That's a line drive or a little soft liner in the right field. Leadoff man for the Dodgers in the top of the 9th. Bellinger did it on Muncy to represent the tying run. Or tying run on deck, which is Vince Muncy. 1-2 down. That's a ground. Should be 2. Second 1. First. Double play. 5-4-3, and the Dodgers are down a final out. And they're now away from winning the day. Here's Muncy. The only run was driven in by Cespedes. 1-2 down. That's a ground. That should do it. Throw to first by Jack Thornton. It is low pitch by Vinny J. And the Twins win it 4-1 over the Dodgers and have forced a rubber match in this series. At that time, the series a 1-day apiece and have forced a rubber match in this series. As a 1-2, the series 4-1 over the Los Angeles Dodgers, who these 2 teams played each other in the 2019 World Series. And the Twins won that series in 7 games, and they won Game 7 in extra innings. It was right here at home, and it was right here at the Metronome. Jose Arena, it's a win. He moves to 4 now in the season. Domingo Hernandez Velocity falls to 3-2 on the season, and Mom gets a save, her 8th on the season. 8th save on the season in 9 attempts. 1 run, 6 hits, no errors for the Dodgers. 4 runs and 13 hits, 1 error for the Twins, which was by Luke. Jeanette scored the only run, and Cespedes drove in the only run, and then Jack Thornton drove in 2 runs. Star Forcer drove in another run, and St. Bear drove in the other run. And then St. Bear scored one of the 4 runs, and then the runs, well, Luke scored 2, Vinny J scored 1, and St. Bear scored 1. And doubles, Star Forcer won his 5th of the year. Artie Pullman won his 6th of the year. RBI Star Forcer won his 13th of the year. Snake Biter won 17th of the year. And Jet Thornton 2 is 27th and 28th on the year. And double plays, just Artie Pullman and an error. Lou just won in the game, but 3rd on the season. And then Cespedes, RBI 1 in the day, 14 on the year. Double plays, Peterson won, Bellinger won, and Tane or Tun won. And then they only had 3 pitchers. And then we had 3 as well, and that's really it. No errors. And they have an extra base hit. 6 singles for the Dodgers. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. Next episode on the channel will be next episode of my next video on the channel will be next episode of my Big Road to the Show series. AAA playoffs with the Round Round Express AAA affiliate of the Houston Astros. And then hopefully Saturday Star Forcer Road to the Show opening at and then Saturday Star Forcer Road to the Show opening at 2021 or no. And Saturday then Saturday next episode of my Star Forcer Road to the Show series opening day 2022. And then Sunday next episode of my Austin Dunlap's NHL 20th Expansion Draft Franchise series, which is the first elimination day for either the first elimination day for either team, and the Dunlap's series against the Blackhawks, and it's round 2. So it'll be round 2. I'm not gonna tell you what game, but it's the first elimination day for either team in that series. Oh, did I tell my closing no board kids up? Oh, did I tell my closing no board kids up? So the like button. Subscribe if you have any answer. Mom, Dad, Grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. You know, I'm gonna see you in episode number 25 of his Minnesota Twins Custom Franchise Series. See you in episode number 25, and eat a lot of bacon and go Twins.